this channel we talk about law of attraction, spiritual development, and making you believe that all things are possible, one step at a time. Sorry for that weird introduction. I was actually thinking of saying something else while I was saying my introduction. Please excuse the mess. I did not plan to make a video, not one bit, not at all. I took a bath. I had a self-care night. It was beautiful. And I decided to do a video with my hair super greasy and no makeup on. Honestly, don't care about the no makeup, but the hair, I gotta wash that thing. I really do. So I wanted to talk about how to kind of battle negative thoughts, how to battle anxiety, how to shut off negative thoughts, because it's been happening in my life quite a bit, and let me tell you, it's a struggle. It is hard work, and I want to just kind of share, you know, just what has been helping me that could possibly help someone else, because going through things that may be true, may not be true, you might be making it up, it might be a past traumatic event that has happened that is triggering, or someone's triggering, or something is triggering. There's so many different scenarios on why we may be thinking in a negative sense. And to shut those things off is incredibly hard, because we do go into more of a habit of staying in our comfortable scene where we kind of dwell into those thoughts and basically get sympathy for whatever we're going through, because that's just kind of how it happens, right? Like if you're upset about something and someone's around, they'll cater to you, they'll cradle you, they'll make sure you're okay. And in your head, that gets locked into your subconscious. It's almost like oh, if I do this, I'm gonna get this. But I need to do this because I need to make sure that this person cares. Which is just unnecessary, right? Because realistically, you can just ask for a hug or something and that person will give it to you. 9 times out of 10, that person will give it to you. So like I said, it's hard. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. It is a work in progress, I kid you not, every second of the day, because when you are going into those negative behaviors and thoughts, you will most likely think about those consistently throughout the day, because that's where the anxiety comes. Because as soon as one thought comes in, then another one comes in, and then it's just like a dwindling thing where it ends up going down this tube of anxiety, because then you're starting to stress out about everything, you're starting to make up stories, you're starting to believe your own stories, which aren't true. You need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. We all need to stop doing that. Because whatever we think is happening is not happening. 99% of the time, it is not happening. It is a majority of our past traumatic events coming to play, and we're putting them on play. We're literally hitting play and we're watching the movie go, but we're creating it. And then we're creating the same patterns over and over and over, because we are not dealing with the pain. So dealing with these negative thoughts and habits that come about throughout the day, you need to reroute that with a positive thought. I know that sounds so simple, but it's not, because you need to tell yourself, like, no, we're not having it. I'm busy, okay? That's what you're telling your thoughts, but it just doesn't work that way. You can't just say, hey, thoughts, I'm busy right now. Can you come back later? No, they're still gonna be there, and they're gonna ponder, and they're gonna threaten your life, basically. So step 1 is to reroute those negative thoughts with a positive thought. I didn't make this shit up. Like, it's just science. It's gonna happen where it's gonna work out. It just takes a lot of time. Like, a lot of time. Like, the day that you think that you're on top of the world and doing great, the next day, Like, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna keep thinking those thoughts. And guess what? You need to keep rerouting those thoughts with the positive one. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what to exactly say for your specific situation on how to reroute that negative thought to a positive one. But we all know the opposite of a negative, of whatever you're doing, is like, that doesn't even make sense. You know, whatever you're thinking, you know the opposite of whatever you're thinking can be positive, or what you need to think is positive. Oh, Jesus Christ. We all get it. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to describe that anymore, because we get it. We get it, Beck, we get it. Now, usually when we're going through our day-to-day life and we are struggling, we don't want to be like that. We don't want to look like that. When we look like that and we think like that, we're not attractive. Not at all, not one bit. Because when we are in such a low, stressful, and negative vibration, we're dull. Our light is dull. When we are at a high, happy vibration, we are this bright, shining, beautiful light that everyone is gravitating towards. And when we are that low, like I said, we are just drawing in that stormy clouds and darkness and thunderstorms, and it's not fun, and we don't look cute doing it. We will never, ever look cute being that negative and upset, okay? So, if we do not want to appear that way, we need to, this is gonna be a key thing, fake it until we make it. Which means I don't care how low you're feeling. We are gonna get ourselves up. We are going to pretend that we are happy, that we are okay, okay? You're okay. And I hate the term of fake it till you make it, because it sounds so like low. Like you need to pretend to be this, but you do. Like I'm stating it in a way that we're trying to benefit from being something that we want to be, but since we can't be there quite yet, we need some assistance from ourselves to pretend. Like we need to fake it until we make it. Like, oh, it's just, it is what it is. And when you start thinking that way and you start pretending that you are okay, you will end up feeling okay. Because, okay, let's do a little exercise here. Even if you're in a good mood right now and you're watching this, put yourself in a slumpy mood. Put your head down and just kind of sit there. Do one of those. You start feeling down. Like it's all about the posture of your body and what you're doing. And if you start sitting up and you start walking around like you're the fucking shit, you will start feeling that way. As you should. We all should. We all should feel empowered and feel like we can take over the world and feel like we can do and accomplish anything, because we can. The only person stopping us is us. No one else. No one's coming to save you. No one. It's no one. It's literally just you. Only you can pull yourself out. I don't care how many therapists you go to, how many friends you talk to, how many family members you vent to. Only you are going to get yourself out. How many times have you or seen someone else been in a really shitty relationship and you have told them over and over, you talk to them, you got sense into them, they're like, yeah, this is shitty, I don't deserve this, blah, 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 and keep going back to the same shitty person. Until one day, maybe all of that information has just sunken in, and a good 2 years have gone by in a narcissistic, ruined relationship. some sense comes over you and you're like, fuck this, I don't need this, I don't need you, I don't need you, I'm badass, I got this shit. Like, only you can do that for yourself. Anyone can empower you. Anyone can put thoughts into your head, just like me right now. Anyone can help guide you on the journey that you're on, but only you are going to save yourself. That's it. You better learn how to swim. If you're not a swimmer, you better learn, because there's no safety boats. There's no safety floaters. I don't even know what those things are called, really. But no one's gonna come save you. Only you can save you. So if you are in that negative mindset, you need to fake it till you make it. You need to pretend. You need to act like you got this. And it will happen. You will get it. And you know what, just doing this right now, I'm just gonna say this because it just came to my mind. Most of the situations that we're in, that we're making up in our head, that are actually becoming a more negative sense that we're doing to ourselves, we're creating that for ourselves, causing those problems. Most of the time, our glass is like this. And you usually want to view it this way. We're half empty. That's not gonna work. I don't really like that. We need to start looking here. We're going from the bottom up, okay? Our glass is half full. I still got shit in there. I still got this. This is survival, okay? We need to start looking at our situations as it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Because in the end, we want situations to go the way we want them. And that's why we get in our crazy minds and why we think the way that we think, because we want a situation to go the way we want them to go. And I say this in probably almost all my videos. We only get upset because we have already judged what that situation and what the outcome was going to be. We already created that story in our head. We have already played it out. And if it does not go that way, then we're bummed and we get upset and we get angry and we start lashing out, and yeah, that's not cute either. Like I said, when we're negative, when we're stressed, it's not cute. Not any one of us is attractive at that point. Like, I'm probably look this unattractive right now because lately I've been very stressed out and I had a lot of negative thinking. My mind, I've been telling my mind, and you know, it's not really listening, but my mind needs to go into a timeout. Sorry, like, you fucked up and you didn't listen to me. Like, this is my body, okay? This is my body. What makes you think that you have a right to take over my body and just do whatever you want, right? Like, we need to start living from the heart, and my heart needs to step up. Like, excuse me, step up. Your turn. She's sleepy. She doesn't want to. But I'm gonna make her, because my mind has had way too much control over my life lately, and I'm not having it. Like, I'm not having it. I don't want it anymore. And it's funny because I've been writing in my journal just about like every single day that I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm gonna be happy. And my mind each day is like, no, sorry, not today. You got some more learning to do. But guess what? I had a self-care night tonight, and it was beautiful. And I felt amazing. And I feel like I can breathe. And you know what? Sometimes that's all we need, is to just take the time to get self-care. Take a bath, sit with your crystals, do some journaling, tell yourself what's up. Like, do something that's going to do something that's going to express your feminine energy. That's a big one too, because a lot of the time, and why we're so demanding over our thoughts in our life, is that we're on masculine mode. Masculine is, you know what, masculine's fine. I am more masculine than anything. I overpower my feminine energy for sure. And when you're so honed in on your masculine energy, like, shit just don't go right. When you're in your feminine energy, everything is flowy, everything is beautiful, we're having a good time, we're happy. And for anyone that does not understand masculine or feminine energy, every single person has it. It doesn't matter if you're female, if you're male, it doesn't matter what you are. We all have it. And one can definitely overpower the other. And if I had to say so, I would say your feminine energy should definitely be above if anyone is going to be more powerful. But to have a healthy balance, you want them pretty even. But if anyone doesn't really understand, the best way that I could probably explain it is bringing this glass back in. The masculine, think of the cup, like it's sturdy, it's strong, it's protective. You know, that's like masculine energy. And inside is the water. Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's flowy, and it just goes with the flow. And that's what feminine energy is. And then to tap into that feminine energy more is to be creative. And even if you're not so much of a creative person, that's fine. But the best way to tap into that is, what did you love to do as a child? Like, if you remember something that you did as a child, whether it was skating, whether it was painting, drawing, writing, playing drums, like literally anything. Playing in the mud, drawing, making mud pies, like I don't care what it was. Do it now as an adult. Because something's gonna trigger in you that is going to feel flowy. It's going to feel blissful. It's going to feel amazing. And then you're gonna end up feeling more, Jesus, I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. You're gonna feel more aligned. So I would try to connect to your feminine energy as much as possible. And then when you connect so much to your feminine energy, the negative thoughts just they're just not there, because you do feel empowered, because you are a king, you are a queen, whoever you are listening to this, you stand in that power. No one can take it from you. No one, absolutely no one. It doesn't matter what anyone does to you. It doesn't matter what anyone says to you. Like, you know who you are. And that's another key to getting rid of negative anxiety thoughts, is try to tap into that feminine energy. So that's it. That is it for this video. I really wanted to do this because that's another thing for me, and maybe that's why I wanted to do a video, is when I was younger, I always wanted to be like on TV, or like be a model, or do something that is in the aspect of an audience. And I think that's why I feel so good making videos. And it just helps that I'm helping other people. But it makes me tap into that feminine energy, because that is something that I wanted as a child. And I guess to have people view me and actually take something away from it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So that's probably why I wanted to make a video, and why I wasn't prepared for it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take something from this video. If you really resonated with this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's only gonna help me and my channel. If you feel like someone needs to hear this video, please share it. If there's anything that you want to know or see, leave it in the comments below. And until my next video, I hope you stay true and namaste.